Hey guys, my name is Svetlana and this is Language Purpose channel. We help foreigners to learn Russian language and practice it. So, in the last video, we were discussing Russian alphabet, Russian letters, and what sounds do they give exactly. But you know that Russian language system is not just that simple, because it includes lots of grammar files. And today we start with one. So, let's go. So, the first grammar file is about parts of speech in Russian language. So let's speak. They have two types. The first one is independent, самостоятельные. Самостоятельные. They're kind of strong, they are used by themselves, they are self-confident. So if we speak about service, служебные части, речи, we can say that we use them just for service, to help independent parts of speech be used by our speaking. So the first independent part of speech, the first самостоятельная часть речи is noun. Имя существительное. Имя существительное. It has two questions. Who? Кто? For example, человек, a human, man. What? Что? For example, stол. Кто? For alive, for person, or for an animal. Что is for not alive, for something. So, кто for somebody, что for something. Adjective. Имя прилагательное. Имя прилагательное has the question what, какой, какая, какое, какие. So why did we separate? Why did we write several variants with different endings? Because you know that Russian language is very flexible, because it can have different transforms and forms can be changed into another forms. So the main idea here is about the gender of the noun. For example, человек, it is he, masculine. Stol, it is he, masculine. So for masculine, we use the question какой. If we say добрый plus человек, it is correct. Добрый человек. Человек is masculine, that's why добрый is in the same form. Okay? If I say, for example, lady, girl, девушка, I will say добрая девушка. Добрый means kind, kind lady, a kind human, добрый человек, a kind lady, добрая девушка. Доброе, for example, I don't know, доброе письмо, письмо, letter. Доброе письмо, письмо is neuter, plus какое. Какие plus plural form. For example, if I say человек in plural form, I'll say it people, and pronounce it people, and we will use какие plus people. Человек, one. People, люди, a lot of them. Какие люди? Добрые люди. Какие for plural form. And the next one, pronoun. Pronoun. We call it местоимение. Местоимение. It can be three kinds. It has different types, but we'll use just three of them and show you how do they work. The first one is personal. personal, личное in Russian language. Личное, because it's about someone, just person. Я, I, he, он, he, оно, it, and so on. We'll speak later about them. Possessive. Possessive pronoun. Притяжательное. Such a hard word. But you need to know that it's just мой, my, your, and so on. Different pronouns. Possessive pronouns. Притяжательное. Demonstrative. Demonstrative is указательное, when we want to show someone to speak about something, exactly. So, I mean, this, that, this, those, this is for указательное местоимение. Этот, this, and so on. The question of the personal pronoun is кто что. Кто, just like имя существительное. Кто. I can say кто человек, or I can say кто я. Instead of человек, I will put я. Possessive pronoun has the question whose, чей, чья, чье, чьи. The same thing is with the possessive one. Какой, какая, какое, какие for an adjective. So, what do I mean? Everything is mixed right now. If I want to use чей with masculine, I use this form, чей, masculine. For example, чей стол, мой стол. If I want to ask about feminine thing, for example, friend, girl, she, it's feminine. Then I use чья, whose, чья, чья подруга, моя подруга, my friend, girl. If I want to ask письмо, it's neuter. Then I use чье письмо, чье письмо, мое письмо. If I want to ask about plural form, for example, вещи, thing, things, вещи in Russian language. Чьи вещи, мои вещи, and so on. We'll continue with this part of speech later. So, demonstrative. The same thing. I need to realize what gender is the noun. And then I use the correct form of this. In English language, we have just this, that, these, those. In Russian language, this can be этот plus masculine, это plus feminine, это plus neuter, and эти plus plural form. The same thing is with the that. Тот plus masculine, та plus feminine, то plus neuter, and те plus plural form. We'll continue speaking about it later. The next part of speech is verb, the verb, глагол in Russian language. It has the question what to do. But at first I have to say that Russian verb is not just like English verb or any verb in any language. Russian verb can be in 3 tenses forms, and it can have imperfect form or perfect form. Imperfect verbs we use for expressing the process or repeating some process, just like simple tense. And perfect one we use for the result when we already have this result or will have it in future. So, and you have to understand that imperfect verbs can have all of these 3 tenses: the past, present, and the future. Not like in English, we don't have a lot of them. Just the past, прошедшее время, the present, настоящее время, and future, будущее время. And perfect verbs can have just two of them. Прошедшее время, the past tense, and будущее время, future tense, because we cannot have result just right now in Russian language. The result comes from the past or we'll have it in the future, but we still don't know will we finish the activity or not, will we have the result or not. That's how it works. For example, что делать, what to do, like imperfect, читать, expressing the process or repeat. Что сделать, прочитать, прочитать, to have the result. It's the perfect form. We'll speak later about them. So the next one is an adverb. Adverb. Наречие. Наречие. It has lots of questions, but we'll use just one for now. How? Как? For example, хорошо. How to make them? How to form them? For example, we can take the word хороший, it's an adjective with the ending e, minus the ending e, plus the suffix o. And now we have хорошо. Хороший, it means what. Хорошо means как. How. Хороший. Какой хороший. Хорошо. Как хорошо. Different parts of speech with different meanings. Okay? And the next one is numerals. Numerals. Имя числительное. Имя числительное. Two types of them. Cardinal number. Количественное. For example, 1, 2, 3. Один. 1. Один. So, the question, how many, how much, in Russian language, just the only question, сколько. Сколько. Сколько один. Сколько один. But if I want to speak about the order, not about the quantity, to use the cardinal number, I will use another one if I want to say about the ordinal. Ordinal. Порядковое. It expresses the order. Первый, the first one. And we have to say that all of these parts of speech, I mean independent parts of speech, are not the only kind of in this universe of language, of Russian language. We have participle 1 and participle 2, but they are too hard to realize right now. That's why we'll speak later about them. And now, let's speak about service. Служебные части речи. The first one, служебные части речи, is union word that can combine some words or phrases, even sentences. We'll give you just a couple of them. And but. And can be in Russian и or а, but can be in Russian no or а. Why? А is here and here. Why? So, because а, it's kind of opposite meaning. It has opposite meaning. For example, not this but those. Usually it's but sometimes we use it like and you guys have to feel it later. We'll speak more and more every time about different kinds of these union words. So, and the next one is preposition. Предлог. Предлог. Предлог is a very important service part of speech, because it will help us to make new forms of different cases. Cases. The next video will be about the first case and about the term case. Let's continue. For example, the preposition предлог in, в, like inside of something, в. For, для, like for someone, для. And just like in English language, we have interjection words. For example, oh, ah, I hit myself, and I can scream, oh, ah, and so on. Wow, yoo-hoo. This is interjection, междометие. Звукоподражание. Very, very, very hard word, but you have to know that. It's like tick-tock, moo, moo, like cow. So if we want to repeat after something or after the animal, I mean just the sound, so these words are for sounds, and they are in service parts of speech, and they are not that hard. We have a lot of them. So what is the main thing about the service parts of speech? Служебные части речи. The main thing is that they cannot affect the structure of the sentence, and they don't have any questions. So, for example, if you want to ask, who is this? This is a teacher. Кто это? Это учитель or преподаватель. We have two kinds of teachers. Учитель for school and преподаватель for the university. Okay, кто учитель or кто преподаватель. But if we want to ask and и or а, we can't ask because there is no question for these parts of speech. So the examples, примеры, the examples of different parts of speech. Right now, we'll give the examples just of the independent parts of speech, самостоятельные части речи. And the first one is существительное. Имя существительное. The noun. Кто это? The question. Это студент. The answer. So, the question is кто? The answer is студент. Что это? Это книга. The question. Что? Answer. Книга. Кто это? Who is this? Это студент. This is a student. Что это? What is this? Это книга. This is a book. Then, an adjective. Adjective. Имя прилагательное. Какой это студент? Это хороший студент. What is this student like? This is a good student. Какой? The question. And хороший is the answer. Then, pronoun. Personal pronoun. Кто это? Who is this? Это он. This is him. Кто? Who? The question. Он. The answer. Then, the possessive pronoun. Притяжательное местоимение. Чей это стол? Это мой стол. The question is чей? The answer is мой. Чей стол? Мой стол. Then, numerals. If you remember, we were talking about the cardinal and the ordinal. Cardinal with the meaning of the quantity and ordinal with the meaning of order. Cardinal. Сколько столов? Один. One. Стол. The question. How many tables are here, there, something else? The answer. One. one. This is the cardinal. What about the ordinal? Какой стол лучше? Which table is better? Какой? And here we decided to kill two birds with one stone. And we decided to answer with the demonstrative pronoun and with the ordinal pronoun. Numeral. So, этот первый. What did the author mean? Этот первый stole is better. This, the first one, is better. Yeah, you can put two different parts of speech as an answer if they are combined logically by its lexics. Какой этот? Какой первый? Both of them can be used with these questions as an answers for this question. Какой? Then, the verb, глагол. Что ты делаешь? What are you doing? Что ты делаешь? Что делаешь? The question. And читаю is the answer. А что ты уже сделал? And what have you done? Have you already done? Я уже поел. I have already eaten as the result. Что сделал? Поел. Что делаешь? Imperfect verb. Что сделал? Perfect. Читаю imperfect. Поел perfect. We'll speak later about them. Как дела? How are you? Хорошо. I'm fine. Хорошо. Как? The question как? The answer хорошо. And the same thing. Как он пишет? How does he write? The question how? The answer хорошо. So, we need to notice that we have kind of two couples. Noun plus adjective and verb plus adverb. So, adjective expresses the characteristics of the noun and adverb expresses the characteristics of the verb. For example, какой человек? What person? Хороший человек. A good person. But как говорить? How to speak? Хорошо говорить. Speak well. And it was the last explanation for today. Thank you for watching our channel and thank you for staying with us for this long period of time. And the next time we'll speak about Russian cases. What do they mean? How can we express different cases? And we'll start with the first one. Thank you. If you like the video, subscribe, put this thumbs up, and we love you guys. I don't know what to say. Bye.